We're live. Yeah, we've got you guys on the video too. So. Oh yeah. I've got a little camera here going this way this time. So okay, everybody, welcome. Steve's Virtual Piano Bar, and we're all over. Anywhere in the world you can pick up this feed. So maybe I have some people from other parts of the world. I don't know. If you're around, say hello. And you can see my cousins. They're Sue and Rich. They're relaxing at home, and they've been fantastic hosts here. Of course, I always eat well when I'm with family, and we always have a lot of fun. So, anyway, back to the camera here. Yeah, happy birthday to Cousin Eddie. We called him this morning. He's in Florida. I don't know if he's going to be watching. If you're out there, Eddie Sandner. That's Sandner. And we've got a visitor from down the street. Stan Senator. He's a senator. Oh, no. Oh, Sandoval. Okay. So Stan's here, and he says he can tolerate a little bit of jazz and blues. I don't know what do people in Albuquerque usually listen to, like? Rancheros. Yeah. Native American flute. Do they have some of that? Okay, I got across my cousin. When I was playing the real live piano bars, he would always ask me to play this. Yeah. Especially after he married his wife, Susie. He counted this song as his theme song. Don't get around much anymore. It's actually Duke Ellington. I missed a Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. I thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door. They would have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Oh, darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? I've been invited on dates. Should have gone, but what for? They would have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Okay, everybody get up and dance. They're trying. Oh, darling, I guess that my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? I've been invited on dates. Should have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. I couldn't bear it without you. It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. All right, what a crowd. We got a live audience today. That's fantastic. And I was just asking the crowd here, what kind of music do they listen to in Albuquerque? And I hear country music is really popular, and there's some ranchero music, a Native American flute, and so I don't know any of that too well. So I'm just gonna. Hi, Amy. There was a jazz club in Albuquerque. All right. Well, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, hi, Amy. Amy is listening in from the Detroit area. and very rarely misses the show, even when I don't even announce it ahead of time. So good to see Amy. But the crowd is saying hello to you. They're waving. Hello. Yeah. So I'm going to do a little country flavor. I don't know if you call this exactly country. I think it was originally a country song, then Ray Charles kind of bluesified it. But it's called "You Don't Know Me." I think if I remember the song, it's been a while. So. You give your hand to me, then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone could tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. Little jazz chord in there. Oops. No, you don't know the one that dreams of you at night and longs to kiss your lips, longs to hold you tight. To you, I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. No, you don't know me. I never knew how to making love, though my heart ached for you somehow. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, then you say goodbye, and I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. You'll never, never know one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. Well, afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. Oh, you give your hand to me, then you say goodbye, and I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. You'll never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. You'll never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. Yeah. Yip, 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 yip. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the skies are not cloudy all day, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy. I already said that. All day. Whoa, home, home on the range, and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy. They're definitely not cloudy all day. done the song since I was 6 years old. But home on the range, where the deer and those antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day, and the skies are not cloudy all day. All right. We're out west here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here at the lovely home of my cousins, Rich and Sue Eyre. You can see them enjoying the concert in their living room. They're waving and saying hello. Amy also says hello from the Detroit area. Yeah, and we've got Stan over here. You don't have a camera on Stan. I think he's probably relieved, but I don't have a camera. Request? Oh, yeah, quite possibly if I know it. Yeah. Oh, St. Louis Blues. One of my favorites. I got even a little story about this song. When I was doing my first piano gigs at the Crystal Lake Country Club, I think it was one of my very first gigs, actually. And a guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, can you play St. Louis Blues?" And I go, I've heard it before, but I really don't know how to play that one. He goes, "How about if I give you a $5 bill?" I go, "Well, $5 in those days, it was like $50 today." I go, "Oh, I think I can play it." So I faked through it, and he was smiling and happy, and I'm sure it was probably a horrible version of it, but here's a slightly better version of it now that I've had a few years behind me. So here we go. By request, St. Louis Blues. St. Louis woman with her diamond rings drags that man around by her apron string. Yeah, yeah. Wearing for the powder, for the store-bought air. Then that man she loves would not have gone nowhere, nowhere. I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That girl's got a heart like a rock cast into the sea. Oh, how she wouldn't have gone so far from me. Yeah, I got the blues now. Well, I hate to see that evening sun go down, yeah, yeah. Well, I hate to see that evening sun go down, 'cause my St. Louis woman, she left this St. Louis town. Well, I am feeling tomorrow like I feel today. Well, I'm feeling tomorrow like I feel today. I'm gonna pack up my bags, I'm gonna make my getaway. St. Louis woman with her diamond rings drags that man around powder, all for the store-bought hair. Then that man she loves, but I'm not going nowhere, nowhere. I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That girl's got a heart like a rock cast into the sea. Or else she wouldn't have gone so far from me. Well, St. Louis, Mississippi River, long and wide. See my baby on the other side. It's St. Louis blues, St. Louis blues. I got the blues. St. Louis woman. I used to have a better ending than that. I kind of fluffed that one, but anyway, yeah. Amy says you have a beautiful home. You can see it with my little mini camera here. And
Stephen, I think I was probably at your first plane. Probably, you were dragged out by your father to play for the family.
oh yeah, yeah.
Steve didn't do that throughout his life, but he had tremendous exposure in his life. I mean, he
Yeah.
studied under a guy who taught, was it 6 concert pianists, Mr. Waniak, Dr. Waniak?
Yeah, yeah. My cousin. Yeah.
Northwestern. He was the music professor at Northwestern.
Right.
Steve, were you a teenager even, Steve?
Yeah, I was in high school.
And Steve had wonderful education throughout his life. Expand him, and he keeps getting better. I've heard him my whole life. And
Well, that's good. I'm glad I'm not getting worse. Richie says, my cousin Richie says, I'm getting better. So there.
And
Yes.
you're the first winner of the Henry County Fair Talent Program with your doodle.
Oh, right. Well, there's that. That's legendary, right? So my cousin Richie is giving a synopsis of my complete history from the time I played my first gigs when I was 14. And actually, I was playing before that for the family because my dad forced me. I was such an introvert, but he would force me to play with severe pain. And I would play piano for the family. Somehow I suffered through that and got through that. Anyway, but that's a whole nother story. Right. I used to have hair before I started playing for the family. Ba-da-boom. So, yeah, I think, well, the blues is going over well, but I was thinking of doing maybe a Beatles song. I don't know. Just to keep it. You like it all. They like it all. Wow. No more. I'm going to do Boogie Woogie, but I'm going to do like a little break from that first a little bit. Maybe I'll do a Sinatra tune. So Sinatra, yeah. Oh, Chicago. Yep, let me do the Chicago tune. This is for sure going to get me a copyright strike, but this has a little back lead-in story too of this song that I'm going to play that was recorded by the band Chicago, the band. They came out in like 1969, but before that they were known as the Big Thing. They were playing in the nightclubs around the Chicago area. And my cousin Rich, who's sitting right over here, you can see him there sitting on the right there, used to go see them, I think when they were the Big Thing, right? And they got a recording contract. They were all at DePaul University in Chicago. And I heard their album when it came out in 1969 from a friend of mine when I was living in Detroit. And I hadn't heard the album completely all the way through since then. So on my drive out here yesterday, I listened to Chicago CTA, Chicago 1, Chicago 2. I listened to the entire album, which has this next song I'm going to play on it. I also listened to Chicago 3, 5, and 6. I skipped Chicago 4 because it was a live album that supposedly didn't have very good sound on it from Carnegie Hall, but I will actually listen to that at some point. But anyway, here's a song by Chicago. Everybody knows this one, especially piano players. So here we go. And I'll sing along. Can you name that tune? Here come the copyright police. They smell this. They can. E flat ninth to C seventh. As time goes on, I realize just what you mean to me. And now that you're near, promise your love that I've waited to share, and dreams of our moments together. Everybody, color my world with hope of love in you. It's called Color My World. All right, Color My World. Okay, there goes this video for copyrights. Anyway, here's a Beatles song. You can probably name this one. I give her all my love, that's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. And I love her. She gives me everything, and tenderly the kiss my lover brings, she brings to me, and I love her. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. And I love her, and I love her. Thank you. Wild crowd here in Albuquerque. Hi, Gerlinda is watching all the way from Austria. It must be evening there. I'm sure it's evening there. So good to see you, Gerlinda. And hi, Ginger. And thank you all for showing up for Steve's virtual. This is kind of a spontaneous thing. I just kind of put this together last minute, although I kind of knew I was going to be doing it as I was driving here, so I'm thinking of songs. I think I'm going to... Oh, Ginger has a request for Shangri-La. And I do this as an instrumental. It's a beautiful piano ballad. It was sung in the show Forever Plaid, and it was also done in a movie back in the early 50s before that. So, okay, so yes, I'm traveling to Sedona to answer your question. I'll be in Sedona this Thursday, I believe. We'll spend a couple of days here chilling out here in Albuquerque. And I'll be working at Dallin DeLuca for 10 weeks at my old job, playing piano at the Italian restaurant in Sedona. And then, oh, by the way, in case you folks haven't heard, oh, I heard an alarm. I got my gig back at Mackinac Island. I'm going to be going there this summer, playing from May through October. So it looks like May 4th to Halloween, I'm going to be busy playing on Mackinac Island. And also, I just bought that building in downtown Vanderbilt, so I'll have to do a little shuttle back and forth to spend some time at my new building. It is, I'll be on the ferry boat a lot, I think, this summer, coming off of the island to pay attention to my new building. So, the song Shangri-La by request from Ginger. I'll do it as an instrumental. Thank you very much. Of course, the other song from that musical was Love is a Many Splendor Thing. I should have done a medley and gone into that. But anyway, I can do that later if you'd like. Anyway, so doing St. Louis Blues was reminds me of another song that I recorded on my first CD. It's along the old lines of one of the old standard old blues tunes, and it's St. James Infirmary Blues. And by the way, I'm going to be doing some boogie woogie too, coming up fairly soon. But here's St. James Infirmary Blues. And I will do Gerlinda's request for Blue Skies too. Well, I went down to St. James Infirmary to see my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table, so long, so cold, so bare. And I tried so hard to keep from crying. My heart just felt like lead. She was all that I had to live for. Wished it was me instead. Oh, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she may search the whole wide world over, never find another loving man like me. Yeah. Oh, when I die, bury me in straight lace shoes, a box-back coat, and a Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so all the guys will know I died standing pat. I went down to St. James Infirmary to see my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so long, so cold, so bare. I got the St. James Infirmary blues. It went dead. All right, Gerlinda's got a request for Blue Skies, but my cousin's got to leave for an appointment, so I'm going to do, and I told him I was going to do some Boogie Woogie today, so I'm going to do the Boogie Woogie first, and then we'll go right into Blue Skies after that, Gerlinda. Hope that's okay. Ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va bien à toi? Sehr gut. She's German. Got to speak German. Okay, Boogie Woogie coming up. Dancing out here. We got a room full of dancers. You're on camera. Don't hurt yourself. The boogie and the boogie. Yeah, we got the audience here for a little while longer. And Susie has this little contraption that is amazing. She just had a foot operation. And this foot operation had, I don't know the details, but it had to be serious because she's going to be without walking like a regularly for many weeks, 2 months. 2 months. That's pretty amazing. But this little contraption, she puts her leg on the little ledge on this contraption and scoots around the house. It's just amazing.
Faster on tile than
Yeah.
I still get around though.
Unlike Richie, who doesn't get around much anymore. She gets around, but Richie doesn't get around much anymore, like the song says. Yeah. Yeah, Otis Spann. Yeah, I saw him when I was 14 or 15 years old. So he must have influenced me somehow. Okay, Gerlinda, here's your song. Blue skies are smiling at me. What? Oh, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson also don't get around much anymore on that same album, I think. Oh, blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds, bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going so right. I notice in the days hurrying by, and when you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Can't you stop doing that boogie woogie? Oh, blue skies smiling at me. There's nothing but blue skies that I see. Oh, those bluebirds are singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds, bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going so right. I notice in the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies. Oh, nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue Skies by the great Irving Berlin. I didn't have my vocal reverb on that one. Oh, well. No. Oh, thank you. Susie says I get some pretty good sound out of the keyboard. By the way, this mic is so directional, it won't pick up anything. It won't pick up your voice very well when you're talking to me. So. And Gerlinda saying, how are you? How are you talking to me, or are you talking? Well, you. Anyway, if you're asking me, I'm really good. I'm on my drive across country from Michigan to Sedona, and I stayed in Chicago at my sister's house for a few days, and then I took a 2-day splurge I did 900 miles one day and 600 miles the next day, and I got here to Albuquerque. Yeah, it was a long. That 900-mile day is a little bit of a kicker.
But look at all those albums you listened to.
I listen. All the albums I listened to on that drive were Chicago 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So now, you know how many albums Chicago has out though? Like, no, it's in the 30s now. I think Chicago. They're coming out with Chicago 32 or something like that. And that reminds me of a story, of course. And the audio engineer for the band Chicago lives out in Sedona, and the band members from the group Chicago, well, they're kind of changed now. Some of the, I think there's like 3 original members that are still in it. Do you remember any of the guys? Well, you saw them.
I saw him in 67, because it went to Bolivia in January of 68.
Oh, okay.
So then it was 67, they went out and cut the record in California.
Okay.
They came back in 67 to Chicago. And
Right.
They had become CTA.
Right.
And that was
They changed their name from the Big Thing to CTA, which stands for Chicago Transit Authority. And they're kind of like avant-garde jazz rock. At the time, they were very different. I mean, they did some like avant-garde stuff that was kind of out there, right? I mean, at the time, especially. Yeah, kind of like big band, even more. They had 3 horns for sure. So, anyway, what was my point? Oh, those are the albums that I listened to on my drive. So, I'll be listening. Oh, the audio engineer for the band Chicago, it has the studio in Chicago for the band Chicago in Sedona. So I go over to the studio occasionally and say hi to Tim Jessup, their audio engineer. And so there's a little connection there with the band Chicago. I say, I don't really know much about the history of the band Chicago, so I'm brushing up on learning about, the original band members and like that. So that's the reason I did a little splurge on listening to Chicago on my drive out here. Anyway, time for some more music. Take some more blues, maybe? I'm going to Chicago, baby. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You New York women think you make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real down city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back, I'll never roam far from a little shy town. Goodbye, farewell, I might see you later. 'Cause I am going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago monkey woman like you to do, monkey woman. Yeah. I didn't write the lyrics. Still boogie woogie. Well, now hurry down now, sunshine. See what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow brings sorrow. Hurry down now, sunshine. See what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow Well, it may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain. As I am going to Chicago, sorry but I can't take you. I'm going to Chicago, sorry but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago my key woman like you to do. Got the blues, got the blues. Okay, yeah, the audience is holding up. Nobody's walked out so far, so that's good. Oh, you do? Oh, did you ask for it? Or they just? Oh, well, that's cool. Oh, they're going to be able to stay a little longer because their appointment has been postponed slightly postponed. All right. Out of the Blue is a nice song. That's a song that I wrote. Somebody's asking for a song I wrote. How about that? This is the song I wrote with my songwriting partner, Joyce Dushare, before she passed away, sadly, a couple of years ago, at the age of 91. She, very creative, dynamic person that we actually wrote a complete musical, eight songs, and then we wrote a couple extra songs besides that, the songs for the musical. The other songs were for other musicals that we never got to, but this is called Out of the Blue. It was from a musical that was to be called, see if I can remember, Space Cadets. It's about two people who work at the Houston Space Center and fall in love, and aliens, come in and are involved. It's quite an unusual plot. Anyway, Out of the Blue. Out of the blue, I found myself talking with you. Out of the blue, I found myself walking with you. Through springtime and summer, I felt a thrall that kept me thinking of you. Out of the blue, life was askew, a smoky mist obscured the view. Dancing with you, laughing with you, I was brand new. Only one kiss cleared all the mist. Then for sure I knew I'd fallen in love with you. Out of the blue. Out of the blue, I find myself talking with you. Out of the blue, I find myself talking with you. Through springtime and summer, I felt a thrall that kept me thinking of you. Out of the blue, life was askew. A smoky mist obscured the view. Dancing with you, laughing with you, I was brand new. Only one kiss cleared all the mist. Then for sure I knew I'd fallen in love with you out of the blue. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. Thank you. All right. Can't believe the audience is hanging in there. It was a nice, unexpected surprise. Oh, yes. We had a request for a little classical music, and this is about as close as I get. It's my rendition of my little arrangement of Rhapsody in Blue. Okay. We need a little extra keyboard here for this one. So I'm going to move the mic. I think I'll move the mic over.
We want your full range.
Right. Okay. Not everything that Katia might have presented, but we watched this pianist that my cousin Rich turned me on to on YouTube named Katia. You can search her on YouTube easily because her name starts with KH, KHATIA, and she's just a tremendous pianist. You'll see why we like her when you listen to her. So, and when you look at her, she wears different dresses every performance, and she has quite the presentation. If you know what I mean, it's awesome. If you know what I mean. Okay, I have time for like another song, maybe one more song. In Your Own Sweet Way. Oh, we're getting into the esoteric Dave Brubeck songs that most people don't know. In Your Own Sweet Way is a song written by Dave Brubeck. He also wrote I'm not going to do that one right now. And he also wrote but it was big influence on me. It was the first time I really got deeply into jazz, although I had heard jazz records from the time I was 2. From my dad had Art Tatum records and Mel Powell and some great 78 records that I used to use as frisbees, and once in a while I'd play them, and they were great recordings. But anyway, Dave Brubeck was my personal big influence. So I'm going to do In Your Own Sweet Way. Don't ask me to do Blue Rondo a la Turk because I don't know if I remember the whole thing, and it's about 11 minutes long. So, but maybe in some future performance I will do it if I have a sax player with me. Much easier to have like somebody do the Paul Desmond part. And I did do that actually at a Interlochen Arts Academy faculty rehearsal. I was asked to come in and they said, "Oh, can you play at the faculty recital?" I said, "Sure, if it's as long as it's jazz and I don't have to do classical." "Oh yeah, it's jazz. It's Blue Rondo a la Turk." So I had to relearn it because I had learned it long ago when I was much younger. Anyway, that's whole nother story. I'm going to do In Your Own Sweet Way by Dave Brubeck, and then I'll do a final song after that. that chord. Doesn't sound like an ending. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming. And I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, everybody, what a wonderful world. I see sky of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for listening. Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. I may do another one tomorrow. You guys want to come back tomorrow? Some of you, yeah. We're gonna have maybe a in-person crowd tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. I'm not from Woodstock, Illinois. That's incorrect. I am in Albuquerque. I still have the Woodstock on my screen. Okay, I almost had everything perfect, but not quite. Of course, there's always something. Okay, thanks everybody. Love you. Bye.